What is solitude? Today we're going to be reading through Matthew 6, 5 through 8. So what is solitude, and why is it important that we practice this spiritual discipline? Solitude is the discipline of pulling away from the company of others in our lives so that we can give our full and undivided attention to God. This discipline of solitude is typically paired with silence, where we work to quiet the outside noise surrounding us and the inner noise of our minds so that we may listen and attend to God. This act of attuning to the Lord is an important one for our spiritual walk, as how else are we supposed to hear from God if we don't give Him the time and the space to speak? We live in a world where the things are constantly vying for our attention, and I believe that we are in a place where we don't know how to be alone and quiet with ourselves. We are constantly filling our time and space with noise, whether it's music or a podcast on the drive home, turning on the TV when we have a quiet moment, or scrolling through videos or news on our mobile devices. We are in a constant space of being entertained by something. The reading today comes from Matthew, as Jesus talks about how we are to pray, but it also gives us a good direction on how we are supposed to seek the Lord in the quiet. Verse 6 reads, "But when you pray, go into your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you." Go to a place of solitude where you can be quiet with the Lord and pray to Him there. The challenge for this week is to make time each day to be in silence and solitude for at least 5 minutes. This may seem difficult in the busyness of life, but typically we can spare 5 minutes. So to help your mind focus on your time with the Lord, because most likely our minds drift to different tasks, memories, or thoughts that we'll have during this time, repeat a grounding phrase to refocus your thoughts. For example, get your body into a comfortable position, take a deep breath, and say a phrase in your mind, such as, "Lord, you are present with me as I am present with you," to help remind you why you're here in silence. Feel free to find a phrase that works for you and your time with the Lord. The discussion question this week: what about solitude and silence is difficult for you? What are things in life that tend to keep you distracted from God's voice?